Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is YG Wade Blue, and I'm a 25-year-old cash budgeter just trying to get a hold of my finances, y'all. This week we are cash stuffing a total of 1020, and I'm gonna take a seat now. I just had to make sure y'all could see everything properly, and now that you can, let's get all this money set up. While I tell y'all about how this job search is going, it's not. I'm grateful because I have been getting interviews, but it's like I get the first, second interview just to get a rejection email, and it's like, come on you guys, you're playing with me mentally. My student loans start in February. I really want to get in my career field before then, because granted, in my field my student loans won't be an issue because I will be making enough money to cover them, but outside of my field it's an issue, like a very big one actually. It's a fee that I am gonna have to figure out how to pay, but I'm being hopeful and giving it to the Lord and letting him do his thing. Now, if you're new, I haven't seen you, nor have you seen me. This is Budget with Blue. This is my cash stuffing channel. And if my left hand just so happens to pop out that screen, don't worry, don't scream. It's just because I'm looking at my cash planning sheet. It's on my iPad, but I record in front of my window, so it's a little easier to just keep it to the side so there are not so many glares going on. Okay. Let's hop right to it, because ain't nothing to it but to do it. We are going into our handy dandy bills binder. We are going to start with car maintenance, and car maintenance is going to get 100 smackaroonies this week. Now, if you are new, these are going to be called placeholders. Basically, it just represents money I have in the bank. And then once I get too much money in a said envelope, I do what's called a cash condensing bill swap, where I take large amounts of money and swap them out for these placeholders and put that money in my high yield savings account. So now car maintenance has 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, like I was saying, however, I went to dinner last night with an old friend of mine. And she was like, you're not the only one going through this, my love. I understand how stressed out you are, but it's in the air for everyone. Credit card is also getting $100. So now credit card has 1, 2, 3, 4. I just feel like it's also a little different for me because I'm trying to break into an entirely new field. But once I heard that individuals who also had experience in their field were also struggling with said master's degree, it kind of gave me a little bit of relief because I'm not the only one going through it. I think that's something that happens quite often when we are in the midst of things. It's very easy to feel like we are alone, but we're not. Rent is going to get $100 as well. So now rent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it kind of just altered my perspective a little. I'm not gonna lie, I was quite sad because I was like, oh, okay, I got the in-person interview. Usually when you get the in-person interview, it means the company really likes you and wants to hire you. Well, not here. Because why? Because I'm overqualified for the position. I did learn a lot though from people I know who are in the same position. So yeah. Health insurance is going to get her typical $115. Alright. So now in health insurance we've got 3,000, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 39. 50, 70, 80, 95. Oh wow, 4,000. 4,000 and 1, 2, 3. 4,003. Wow. Look at me go. Picture me rolling. Okay, hold on, I gotta. There we go. Oh, is that right? I'm already at 4,000? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, 403. Crazy work. $4,003 in health insurance. And my goal was to hit 6K before the end of this year. Honestly, I didn't think about that because I turned 26, I don't have to the end of this year. I have until my birthday. So I might have to start putting a little more money in here. I still have the whole month of September, but my birthday is the first week of October. So we're gonna have to beef this up a wee bit. So we did that. Let's go ahead and we'll go here. Sorry, I gotta start putting my screen time out on for longer, but I was watching Tinkerbell. I've been working, y'all, like, hard. Especially, I think it's harder because I work in a restaurant and I'm a trainer at a restaurant, so I make really good money, and a lot of these entry-level jobs are like, they don't want to fork over. Girls Night is getting 20. They don't want to fork over the proper compensation, especially because I have a master's degree but no experience in the field of finance. So they're like running with the lack of experience and not the education, which, why? Girls Night now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 5, 75, 80. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't really make sense to quit my job at the restaurant to get a job making less money and starting at the bottom and not having as much flexibility with my schedule. Self-care is gonna get 10, so that's 20, 30, 40 now in self-care. So I'm just being optimistic, really truly honestly playing about it, and I am really diving in. I'm choosing to dive in the end of this year with my candle business. Date night is gonna get $10, and I really do. I don't know if I told you guys yet, but a goal that I have is if I can pay off like half, if not, no, okay. The goal is to pay off the whole thing with my candle business, but if I could even just get like half, I would be so grateful because it would reduce the amount the payment is. Right now, my student loans, when they start in February, are gonna be almost $800. Crazy work. Is it doable? For sure. Do people have more? For sure. So I'm grateful for the amount that I was able to take and the amount of scholarships I got and the amount of resources I used. But it's just like, dang, I thought I would be in my job by now. Granted, I just finished. I finished officially at the beginning of the month of August. So there is nothing but time. And I'm only 25. So, so I'm gonna be okay. It's just, I'm a very detail-oriented, planned individual, so it's kind of throwing me for a loop. But a lot of this is out of my control, so kind of just gotta let it do what it does. Now, date night has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10 in date night. And I update my trackers at the end of every video. I just wanted to let y'all know where I was at. Leisure is going to get 10 this week. So now Leisure has 10, 15, 25, 30. Slowly but surely adding money into here. Vacation's not getting anything, and neither is groceries right now. So that is going to complete our sinking funds binder. Let's do our holiday binder. I took some money out of Black Friday. Ended up using it because I went to, oh my gosh, you guys, I went to a Padres game in San Diego. I'm in California, if you guys didn't know, like, I'm based in California. So I went to a Padres game in San Diego. It was Padres versus Dodgers. Bro, Dodgers swept them. Let me not sweep is crazy. Swept them. So that was crazy, but I had a blast. Like, that was my first baseball game. Christmas is also getting 20, and I was able to go with friends and kind of just let loose and eat. And then we went to Phil's barbecue, and I got beef ribs. I've never had beef ribs before. So This I don't think I have. I might have, honestly. I think my uncle actually might have made them now that I'm thinking about it. But beef ribs like that, you know? So Christmas now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 3. Oh, I have 300 in here now. Go off. But yeah, so I had a blast at the game, and then I'm supposed to have another celebration dinner this Saturday. Shout out to my friends. If you were here 3 videos ago, you know I was trying my darndest not to let anybody, oh, I skipped birthdays. Not to celebrate. Not trying my darndest, but I just get weird about celebrating. Birthdays is also getting done. I just get weird about it. So I was like, but my friend was like, let me celebrate you. I want to celebrate you. You did something great. So I finally agreed to say yes, and then everybody heard that I said yes, so now everybody's planning dates, which I think is actually really cute. I just feel awkward. Black Friday's getting 5. So now Black Friday is going to have 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78 in Black Friday. I really even don't know if I'm going to even use Black Friday money, honestly. But it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay. Do you hear me? 100 envelope savings challenge. Y'all, she's busting out the seams. Because I think I told you guys I swapped. I had to swap some money because some of my envelopes were getting crazy. But I didn't want to do 2 swapping videos. Because I'm going to record one after this. Because I'm taking the month of both July and August out of both my 10K and my 5K savings challenge. And then I'm going to take 8 out of here as well. So I kind of just wanted to wait a little bit. And then my 100 envelope savings challenge is getting $70. So now that's 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280 so far for the section 7. And we're gonna cross off 67. We're getting there, y'all. It looks crazy, but once we get out of these large denominations, it'll be way quicker, I promise. Like, once we hit, like, 50, I think, this is all gonna fly by, so. Let's go 10K. I keep almost knocking things over. I think I'm also gonna start a new savings challenge, but I haven't decided what yet. So the last week of August is gonna be 300. You see that? 300 smackaroonies. 300 in our 10K savings challenge. So let's go ahead and get that going. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 800 for the month of August. And I didn't cash stuff in my wallet this week because I had already gotten gas. I remember at one point I was getting gas at Costco, and then I stopped because I remember there's ethanol in the gas. And basically, for those people who don't understand, alcohol in your gas makes your gas burn off faster. And they do that to make the gas last, like to kind of decrease the amount of gas that's being used. And it's only 10% ethanol, but ethanol mixing with the gas at all is going to cause the gas to burn off faster. Granted, this week I've also driven a lot further, so I don't know if it's both that are going into effect, or if it's just the fact that I chose to get gas at Costco this week, and I haven't done that in like forever. So for August in the 5K, we are going to be doing $150 this week. And I like that it's always half of the 10K for the most part. So it makes, oh, what am I doing? So it makes it easier for me to make sure I'm on the right track, depending on what I'm stuffing for said week. So if that was 8, I anticipate this will be 4, because that just makes sense. So we have 1, 2, 53, 350, 370, 380, 395, exactly, 400 here. And you guys, this week's video is not very long, but I'm gonna make it up to you because I'm also literally, right when I finish this video, gonna get ready to do a bill swap cash condensing situation. So you will be fed, I promise. It's just kind of sad that the video is so much shorter this week because I don't really have, I'm kind of just sticking to my same plan. That's what discipline is. It's not always sexy, but it works. So if you made it all the way to the end, just know I love you. Oh, I bet you thought I was going to leave you without encouragement, huh? Have you never been to the end of a finish? Wait, have you never been to the end of a budget with Blue Vid? Nah, you going to get fed every single time. Look, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is today. What do I say? Start a system that works for you. And you know what's crazy? The moment you decide to get your hand on money, everybody's going to come out the woodwork with opinions. But when I was broke, none of y'all cared, right? So, but now that I'm trying to create this discipline and I don't want to go out drinking and I don't want to party, you're like, oh, you're boring. No. My priorities shifted. I know that if I work hard now, when I'm older and when the money really makes sense and when life is really lifing, I can enjoy it the way I deserve to. So forgive me if that extra $100 y'all want to go spend at the club, I'll put in my Roth IRA. Forgive me if I really don't want to be out till 2 a.m. because I got to go to the gym in the morning. Like, I'm starting to create this regimen for myself so that by the time I'm 40, life is grand. And I mean, life is grand as it is, don't get me wrong. But I just know there's so much more in store for me. And I bet there's so much more in store for you. You see, when you start to focus on yourself, it can get a little lonely in the beginning because people are going to really have to adjust how they feel about you because they can't put their own preconceived ideas, notions, tokens on you because you're not going to take that, right? But the more that they get to know this version of you and really see that you're really chasing your goals and your dreams, the right people will stick around. And those are the people we want to be with us when we reach the top anyways. So the sooner you let everybody else fall to the wayside, the better, okay? With that being said, I know that was a lot, but that's literally what I'm going through in life right now. So I can't be fake with y'all even if I wanted to. I'm going to tell y'all like it is, tell y'all how it's going, tell y'all what's working and what's not, because that's the kind of community I want to be a part of. That's the kind of community I want to facilitate. And if you are full of hate, baby, hit the gate, because we don't do that over here, okay? Like I say in every single video, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.